He was up with Diesel. And you know what? I kind of thought to myself, let me talk about the 2K19 roster, you know? Pretty decent. I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of glad at this point that they've kind of shifted less towards the Attitude Era, to be brutally honest with you guys, because I've done so many Attitude Era matches to death that I think we need to, shift over a little bit. Um, let's get the bat out of the way. I'm very pissed Dudley Boys didn't make it again. Like, for fuck's sake, they just went to the WWE Hall of Fame. Like, the hell, 2K. I guess that was a WWE Vince call. I'm kind of over. I'll just create them. I'm upset that RVD's out. The Von Erichs and the Freebirds. It would have made sense to keep them because Ric Flair, but I'm not really all that mad, to be honest with you, and I don't really plan to create them. I don't really. RVD, deep down inside, I'm actually upset that they took him out. Can't even lie. That one's gonna really ruffle my feathers for a while. But I am more pissed that the Dudley Boys didn't make it. That one burned a hole in my chest. Guys, let you know I'm not okay. The NXT roster, I don't pay that much attention. NXT, I respect it, but not something I can tune into all the time. But the guy, I forget his name, the guy who's current NXT champion, who didn't make it, and he's currently NXT champion. He was in last year. I wouldn't be surprised if like he's a surprise entry, because that's what I've noticed 2K likes doing. Like, they have those 1-2 superstars that they don't say is in the is in the game. But then again, who knows? They showed the whole thing where the whole roster lineup in the select section, so it's probably it. But yeah, so I'm not too outraged about that. If I was an NXT fan, I'd probably throw my fucking computer across the room. I lied. I wouldn't do that, but still, I'd probably throw rage and tantrum. But anywho, back to the roster. So I'm mad Dudley's didn't make it. I'm mad RVD didn't make it. I don't really like the fact that Harley Race didn't make this for the whole Ric Flair edition, because it's like, you have Starcade 83, why not put Harley Race in the game? Like, me, I've wanted Harley in the game for many, many years, since 2009. But oh well, whatever. Would have loved to have done Harley Race versus Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Ric Flair versus Dusty Rhodes versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Triple H. But you know what? Whatever, I'll just create them. Now to talk about the actual roster. Adam Cole's in, so hey, you can put the Bullet Club you want to. AJ Styles 91, that's good. It's kind of funny with some of the overalls people have outraged, and to be honest with you, I kind of understand why they lowered some overalls. So WWE has been booking them like shit. Like Finn Balor, he's only 85. He just booked him like he's, just there. And like, they haven't done much for them. And I've heard rumors that Finn Balor is kind of considered going back to Japan or leaving WWE soon. They don't book his character right. I know WWE, I don't know. Will he? Maybe. Should he? I think so. But I understand some of the overalls. Even Seth Rollins being, I think, 88. Yeah, he's almost over, but they're booking him like, an upper mid carder who should be WWE champion, but oh well. I was hoping Andre the Giant, they'd switch up how he looks, like put in how he looked at WrestleMania 3, or to be honest with you, I was really hoping they'd put in Andre the Giant when he was a babyface in the early 80s. I really wanted that Andre the Giant, to be honest with you. But not too much to complain about. See who else. I don't know. Me personally, I'm not really mad that they took out the McFoleys. I mean, I don't know. Mankind, for me, in all of wrestling games, my favorite Mankind was WWE 13 Mankind. That no Mankind touches that Mankind. They got all of his moves to the T. They had his punches. They had his fly over the ropes. They had the Mankind with the thing on his hand. They had Mr. Sacco Mankind. He was one of my favorites to use, either facing him or being him. Like WWE 13 Mankind was the shit. I love that Mankind. And I felt when it comes to Mankind, how he felt whether facing him or using him, just been downhill and disappointing ever since. Like I felt they made him weaker. I don't enjoy using him. I don't enjoy face game because he feels too easy. So I'm not really bummed out about taking out Mankind. Batista. I'm happy they got the recent Batista. They had the 2010 Batista and now Batista. I think that's pretty cool. So I could do Batista versus Bobby Lashley, Batista versus Brock Lesnar, Batista versus Randy Orton, Batista versus John Cena. I like how they did Batista in this game. Big Boss Man. I'm glad they stuck to Legend Big Boss Man because they, for some stupid, awkward, apparent reason, they put Boss Man's 80s body and look in his Attitude Era attire and just looks very stupid. So I'm kind of glad I took it out. I don't know. Deep down inside, they take out. Yeah, they took out Big Show 2000. I think. Not bothered by it. Am I bothered to put in another version? I mean, if I wouldn't mind seeing, okay, with this roster right here, I wouldn't mind seeing a ruthless aggression storyline from somebody next year, but we'll get to that in a second for other reasons. From Dallas, rude, Strowman. I am glad they have the Wyatt family from 2014 in the game with Daniel Bryan's story. I really am. I think they put all the Bret Harts in one. Pretty good, but I probably have a WCW tire with him, but kind of soft. But yeah, the ruthless aggression. Now, I do wish they put in 2003 Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, but oh well. But to see Bryan Danielson 2003, I really like that for some reason. See, they have 2003 Cena, 2003 Daniel Bryan. I would have really loved to have seen them had along with that a 2003 Kurt Angle, a 2003 Brock Lesnar on the SmackDown side of things. We have 2005 Eddie Guerrero, close enough. But next year, if they decide to keep 2003 Cena and Bryan Danielson from 2003, I would actually like for them to make some type of ruthless aggression 2003 storyline. Now, the Chris Jerichos. Here is where I'm friggin' amazed. They actually updated Jericho's hair, which I don't know if he wrestled WWE like that. Maybe he showed up at the Royal Rumble like that, but I was worried that they're not going to update his hair. I was going to be so annoyed if they didn't. Because he just had one of the best matches in the world, Kenny Omega, 5-star classic. And for some who didn't rate it 5 stars, they at least gave it 4 3/4, which is still very, very amazing. I don't knock nobody who put the match like that. Then you got the Attitude Era Chris Jericho. And then you got the 2010 Chris Jericho. Now, again, I wouldn't mind seeing 2003, the Daniel Bryson and John Cena in 2003. But hey, maybe next year they don't. Oh well, but I'd say keep that into consideration because we've had Attitude Era to death in these games. So I think we need to shift over a new era to look back on. But I really can't wait to use Bryan Danielson. And the other Daniel Bryans. I'm amazed to see 2010, 12, 13, and 14 Daniel Bryan. Pretty cool to see he has the Wyatt gear in the game. 2013 Daniel Bryan's rated the highest, 92. They have current Daniel Bryan, 2010 Daniel Bryan. Let me go back because the rating had me what the fuckish. Let me go back and look quick. So current Daniel Bryan is 88. 2010 Daniel Bryan is 80, very low. And 2012 Daniel Bryan's 83, which I don't mean to complain about the ratings, but that's a little much. 83, rated below Ronda Rousey and a couple of the divas. And yeah, I'm seeing those the divas are rated very high this year. You got some of these divas who are rated more than the men. Never thought I saw that. Like it was catching up. I don't think it'd be that high. DDP, okay. DDP. I kind of think it's about time to put his look to how he looked in 2001, the tights and the short hair. I think it's about time because I feel the use of using the wrestlers from '98 is slowly dying off for me. Like it's kind of getting stale and a bit boring. Like I feel with some of the past wrestlers in the late '90s, it's time to start putting them to how they were like in 2000, so that like let's say if you want to do an invasion angle, we have them actually look how they looked 2000 to 2001. That's me. Like DDP, I think they need to give him a low cut next year. Diesel, I don't know. I'm a tad bit disappointed that no Sean Waltman this year. Like I was kind of hoping for 1-2-3 Kid. But yeah, I was hoping for 1-2-3 Kid at least, but I don't know what it is. They've lately been not wanting to put Sean Waltman in video games. Like, what did this guy do? He's a part of the clique. Click. Woohoo! Hey, the click's back. Yeah. Anywho, a little disappointed we didn't get 1-2-3 Kid because I like how they've kept Diesel, raised Shawn Michaels. We'll get to that in a second. But what the hell? Bring back 1-2-3 Kid. I mean, Hunter Hearst Helmsley would be nice too, but only if Sean Waltman is there. Like, I'm not eager to have him come back, but I'd love to make the click with even at least Diesel, Razor, Sean, and 1-2-3 Kid. But oh well, maybe next year. I'm not really bummed out that no New Age Outlaws. I don't know. I'm kind of getting tired of using them. So X-Pac, I'm not mad that X-Pac's not in, but I would have at least loved seeing 1-2-3 Kid versus 205 Live, so he would fit in perfect. I am glad they put in NWA Dusty Rhodes. I don't know, Polka Dot Dusty feels kind of weak. So hopefully 80s, mid-80s Dusty Rhodes, they make a lot stronger and feel like the main eventer that he is. Glad they kept Eddie Guerrero, RIP to my dude. I think Edge looks a little bit better. Why do they still have Primo and Epico? Why? Just take them out the damn game, fam, please. I don't see these guys no more. I really don't. Like, okay, guys, please be honest. Does anybody who still plays 2K use Epico and Primo? Please tell me. I know I sure as hell don't. Not even as jobbers. I'm amazed how Goldust looks so updated and whatnot. I'm really amazed by that. See, at first I was saying, why is Greg Valentine still here? But you know what? They have the Ric Flair edition, so you know what? Makes sense to me. I'll definitely have Ric Flair and Greg Valentine face. Maybe reunite for a tag team, maybe a one-off, but I'll definitely have them face each other. Like when it comes to the Hall of Famers, pretty much all of them were in. All of them that got inducted this year were already in the games previous year, so I understand there's no DLC, but you could have at least done the Dudley Boys, bro. Come on. The John Cena's is pretty cool. Oh, 2012 Kane's funny. Kane this year in 2012, the video game renders don't look all that different. They make Kevin Owens look in amazing shape. Kind of funny. I don't know. I kind of like the fact that King Booker is in, to be honest with you. Because, okay, I was really sick and tired of seeing 2002 to '03 Booker T in the game. Like, I didn't even like using Booker T anymore. Like, you know what? I'm happy that King Booker's in because there's a canceled WrestleMania match that I can't wait to do and create WrestleMania 23. So long story short, the original plan for McMahon versus Trump was supposed to be Shawn representing Trump and Booker representing Vince, but Triple H got injured, so he couldn't face and beat John Cena for the title like planned. So I switched to Shawn Michaels with John Cena, and I felt Booker T missed out on his best match. And I really do think that Shawn Michaels could have gave Booker T a 5-star classic, or at least the best match of his career. No one ever lied. Tell me, do you guys agree that Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 23 would have gave Booker T or King Booker the best match of his career? I 100% feel so. Yeah, I get why they kept '06 Kurt Angle, but and they have 2001 Kurt Angle. I definitely plan on having Bryan Danielson versus Kurt Angle for sure. That is a must. Definitely put on some American Dragon attires for Bryan Danielson. Glad Lex Luger's still in. Lita, Light doing Lita versus Trish in most of the video games. 2014, Harper, the Wyatt family. Awesome. I like how now Miz is rated more than I think that makes all sense in the world. Mr. Perfect at 83 and Divas rated higher than him. That's a problem for me still. I'm not liking that at all. That doesn't even make any friggin' sense to me, fam. Mr. Perfect overall is lower than the Divas, a guy who, when people talk about wrestlers who should have been WWE champion, Perfect's on majority of those lists. A guy who was considered to win the Royal Rumble, but Hogan said, no, let me win. One of the greatest of all time, one of the best in-ring technicians, is rated at a fucking 83, lowest than some of the Divas. Very insulting. Italian Jax. Some of these guys I don't even know. I hate that name, No Way Jose. Sounds funny but cheesy at the very same time. Papa Shango, they need to get rid of him. Prima, why are these guys still here? I like how they did Orton. I like how they did Randy Savage. 1992, Randy looks so awesome. I definitely can't wait to put some WCW attires on Ravishing Rick Rude. Reza Ramon. Okay. is the part I wanted to get to already. Rey Mysterio. Let me tell you something. I think it is so cool to have Rey Mysterio and okay, I'm so sorry if I'm saying this wrong, but Ricochet, the guy known as Prince Puma, also. See, I remember. Get to you in a second. Sorry, Red Tyler. I was reading other pages. This is important for me. Rey Mysterio versus Prince Puma in the game. So I remember I was watching Double X, and I remember he was talking about Rey Mysterio versus Prince Puma. And so when he talked about that's the best match Rey Mysterio has had in a while, because at the time he was kind of deteriorating and not the same, and had a very disappointing match, AJ Styles. When I watched the match, I was amazed and blown out this world when I seen that match. And I remember coming back to Double X's page, how to have both these guys in the game so I could redo that match. I'm blowing out of the world with that. Like Rey Mysterio versus Prince Puma. That's one match I cannot wait to do. I can't wait to do that match. Rey Mysterio versus Prince Puma in a 2K game. I'm blown out of the world right now. Rey Mysterio looks amazing. 80s Ric Flair looks tough. They got a boat, finally. They kept The Rock 2001. Can't wait for that. Roddy Piper, heel, shortcut hair Roddy Piper. I've been wanting that Roddy Piper for years. Heel, mid-80s Roddy Piper is always my favorite version of Piper, and now he's finally in the game. I definitely want to do Piper versus Austin, Piper versus Dusty Rhodes, Piper versus Dean Ambrose. I'm hyped to see 2005 Shawn Michaels back in the game finally. We've had a second run Shawn Michaels in the game. I'm glad for 97 Shawn Michaels they switched up his hair. I really am. Kind of sad they don't have 2011 Sheamus, but what are we going to do? Shelton Benjamin, I get why his overall is low because they booked him like a jobber this year. They split up him and Chad Gable. Nakamura, he looks pretty good, 87. Why is Sin Cara still even here? I don't know. Steve Austin. Okay, Sting. And deep down inside, I was kind of hoping they changed 91 Sting to 1990 when he had the Great American Bash 1990 attire. That forever is my favorite Surfer Sting attire. I'd get 1999 Sting. I don't plan to use 98, really, to be honest with you. So happy they finally put Ted DiBiase in. I cannot wait to create IRS and reunite Money Inc., but a couple of matches for Ted DiBiase. But thank you, 2K, for finally putting him in. Triple H. I don't know, like in the future, I wouldn't mind seeing Ruthless Aggression, early 2000s Triple H. So I don't know, the Attitude Era roster is kind of getting stale on me. How to use I don't know. Ultimate Warrior's attires. See, Ultimate Warrior's a guy for me. I like when he has multiple attires because I don't know. I get tired of his attires real quick. Like I remember they put in Warriors WrestleMania 6 attire so much that I damn near never want to see an attire again in video games. The whole American one, I think from Survivor Series, I'm a bit tired of. Oh, let me see if that's the one. Is it? No, sorry, that's not it. But yeah, the current one they have for I've been having for this game, the last game, man, I'm kind of tired of seeing it. I can't lie. I wish they would just do Mortician Undertaker from the late '90s Undertaker. Those are two completely different Undertakers. The way he wrestles, the way he moves, his speed, taunts, entrance, everything. I don't like the fact that they have them both in one. Good to see my man. They're still in. Would have loved to have seen '96 Yokozuna, but oh well. I don't know. It kind of bugs me that you can't really create big guys like you want them to look like. I want Yokozuna to look perfect, but unfortunately he doesn't. And then the other DLCs, I really can't wait to use Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley versus Batista. Really, really, really can't wait to see that match. But they have the bobbleheads. I don't know why, but I actually look forward to that. I really look forward to using the bobblehead guys. No, Bob, sorry, and face my little sister and WWE 2K19. I don't know why. Even though the House of Horrors match I heard suck and I've yet to watch it, to be honest with you, but to see it in a video game, it sounds better on paper. So House of Horrors 2K19. I remember the there's a couple of cool cage match additions. The first one is where Brock Lesnar slammed Roman Reigns to the cage. That oh my god moment. I definitely look forward to using that. They have Daniel Bryan's Singapore Cane, Yes Lock, and I'm so amazed that they have that for oh my god. I definitely cannot wait to use that. They have John Cena when he does the attitude adjustment, picks you up again, second attitude adjustment. What other match I can't wait to use? I can't wait to have Rey Mysterio face the likes of Seth Rollins, AJ Styles. Boys, Rey Mysterio's AJ Styles. I'm probably going to do that one several times. I cannot wait to do Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio, Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles. Seth Rollins versus who else do I want to do? Have Seth Rollins face. Seth Rollins versus Nakamura. Seth Rollins versus Jeff Hardy. Seth Rollins. For some reason, I look forward to using 92 Randy Savage because for me, hands down, it's my favorite Macho Man Randy Savage attire. And people I'm definitely going to create. Cody Rhodes, as you know, Cody. Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks. Definitely got to put in the Dudley Boys and RVD. Definitely make me a little Harley Race. Surprised that they didn't put Arn Anderson in the game with the whole Ric Flair thing. I don't know, the Ric Flair showcase, I like it, but I felt they could have added a little bit more guys. Like him versus Harley Race is important. I get it. You can't really do the 4 horsemen matches. It's kind of tough because I noticed that they never put Tully Blanchard in any of the game. But who knows? Definitely can't wait to meet me, IRS. I'm gonna make Bryan, but I would probably turn him into a jobber. I definitely want to make Tyson Kidd, 1, 2, 3 Kid for sure. Maybe Hunter Hearst Helmsley. I don't know. Definitely want to make me a Bob Backlund. I don't know. Oh yeah. Also, too, I know it's no Steve Austin in this game, and I'm not bothered by it. I'm really not. But yeah, those are my overall thoughts on the roster. You guys tell me what your thoughts on the roster, the overall, the big head mode, and House of Horrors. Give me your thoughts. And by the way, I'm gonna say it again. I can't wait to have Rey Mysterio versus Prince Puma. And we read Tyler's comments. Yo, doggy. Shout out to my girlfriend Kimberly Dougal. She's watching. Hey, Kimberly, how you doing? I like that Steve Blackman is in it. No, he's not. You can create him, but he's not in the game. Hardcore Hall is a good addition. Now I'll pass. But yeah, give me your thoughts on the roster and give me your feedback.